but the team wouldn't comment on their quarterback's recent trade request. But Ravens general manager Eric DeCosta had an interesting answer when asked if Baltimore would consider drafting a quarterback in round 1.
I mean, I'd have to say yes because we have quarterbacks in our top 31. So just based on that alone, simple math, I would have to say yes.
DeCosta also said a receiver is a position of need, and Baltimore is meeting today with TCU's Quentin Johnston, a top receiver prospect. Also taking a visit today, Alabama quarterback Bryce Young to the Raiders. Vegas picked 7th overall and may need to trade up to land Young, who is the top overall prospect in the draft, according to NFL Network scouting guru Daniel Jeremiah. Jeremiah's 4th-ranked prospect, Texas Tech pass rusher Tyree Wilson, is also busy. He met with the Bears Wednesday and the Texans Tuesday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Spring is in the air, and that can only mean one thing: spring grilling. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to spring into something delicious with their semi-annual sale. With 50% off site-wide, grab all your favorites like perfectly aged tender steaks, ocean fresh seafood, juicy burgers, incredible air-chilled chicken, and decadent desserts. Plus, when you go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code HOT at checkout, you'll get an additional $30 off your order. It's the perfect way to get fired up and spring into something special. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use code HOT at checkout and take advantage of this deal. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, and you're going to want to hurry because 50% off site-wide is only happening for a limited time. So don't miss your chance to save. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use code HOT at checkout and get an additional $30 off when you shop their semi-annual sale today. Minimum order may be required.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. I think I mentioned it's a Thursday, 6th day of April, 2023. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
And these are the days that I think about in July and August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in August.
Yes. Oh, well. Woo. Did you ever have a Marshall amplifier?
I did not, but I mean, I was very familiar with them. You know, some people have preference to amplifiers like they do guitars or cars or, you know, that kind of thing.
You probably had a PV.
No, I didn't. I had a Fender. Fender was.
Okay.
Yeah, Fender was.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there were all kinds of names, Ampeg and so on and so forth.
Yeah, whatever it was Radio Shack sold that was cheap.
Yeah,
right?
there was Silvertone. I had a Silvertone.
Silvertone, wasn't that Sears?
That it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they made some good products because somebody else made them and they put the Sears label on them.
Yeah. So that's it. Hey, did you hear George talking about some fellow that he had a song on the air, and he said this guy was from the Yuma area. And when he finished with his career, he went back to Yuma and bought a construction company, and the rest is history.
Curtis Lee, Pretty Little Angel Eyes.
Okay, it's Curtis Lee.
Yes.
I wondered who that was.
A good friend of our own Pat Maestro.
Pat Maestro, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And let's see, how about some birthdays? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Our big shot birthdays, actor Billy D. Williams is 86. Actor Roy Thins is 85. And director Barry Levinson is 81. Actor John Ratzenberger, he is 76 from Cheers. Actor Patrika Darbo, 75. Actor Mary Lou Henner from Taxi, 71. Actor Michael Rooker is 68. Actor Ari Myers, 54. Actor Paul Rudd is 54. Actor Jason Hervey, 51. Actor Zach Braff, 48. Actor Joel Garland, 48. Actor Candace Cameron Bure is 47. Actor Teddy Sears is 46. Actor Eliza Coop, 42. Actor Charlie McDermott is 33. Local birthdays coming up.
It's our favorite time of year again. Now through April 11th, stop by your local grocery outlet for our extra 20% off wine sale. Every single bottle of wine in our inventory is 20% off. That's right, every single bottle. We have hundreds of wines to choose from. Selection varies by store. Stock up and save an extra 20% off our entire inventory of wine, now through April 11th. Only at your neighborhood grocery outlet.
Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market.
We have very happy birthday wishes going out today to Daniela Murrieta, Mike Cavanaugh, Marlene Meza, John Banda, Alexia Rubio, Daniel Garcia, Ruben Lopez, Miguel Garcia, Sonia Thompson, Rochelle Harrington, Columba Sanchez, Kimberly Abadi, Bonnie Edgman, Derek Howe, Daniel Vasquez, Olivia Madrigal, Victor Moreno, and one of my favorite softball players and coaches of all time, Amber Flores. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. Well, we're going to have to say goodbye to Louise today, Gene.
Louise, I'd forgotten that you still had a visitor at the house, but that's no more or coming up, huh?
She is heading back to go back to her puppy raiser.
Well, are you driving her back in the limousine today?
Yeah, well, she'll be riding in the back, yes, but it won't be a limo. But she's heading back. We have been babysitting Louise, and she is a 10-month-old standard poodle, and she is a princess, a real sweetheart, and so bright and so much fun. She's got a great sense of humor. Dogs do, you know. Mm-hmm. And anyway, Pam and I have been babysitting Louise for the last 4 weeks while her puppy raiser, her regular puppy raiser, who is doing just a marvelous job, was on a trip to Asia.
Well, I'm going to have a visit with two big boys, Hawk and Kona, this weekend for a day and a night. So
you're babysitting too?
Yes.
Okay.
So...
You know, when you get to be a grandparent, it's not only the, the grandkids, but sometimes the grandpuppies.
Yeah. And it's okay to spoil them and then send them home.
Yes. Okay.
So we look forward to that time.
You know, and it's nice. We don't have a permanent dog, and that's good.
Yeah, we don't either.
But, for guide dogs of the desert, we have been babysitting for anywhere from a week to a couple of weeks. And that means the pups don't have to be in the kennel, which means they get socialization and continued training, which is good.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. I like that. When I was able to announce, well, I'll just have them come. You can bring them and we'll visit and then we'll let them go home.
Sure, that works.
Good.
Anyway, Louise will be heading back, and
But you're taking her back, right?
Yeah, Pam is taking her back. She will meet her puppy raiser in Palm Springs, which is halfway.
Oh, you're kidding. They're where, up in Riverside?
They're in the LA area. So, anyway, Louise has been a sweetheart. She is just... And this morning, she knew something was going on. You know how dogs can sense. Yeah. There's there's a strange vibe in the force, right?
Yeah, it's like the song Anticipation.
Yes. Well, she knew there was something going on, and she was just really sweet this morning. Okay, are you ready for news?
We've got some.
Okay, we're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. More protests at the Tennessee State House, where 3 lawmakers face expulsion today for leading an anti-gun rally last week. State House Speaker Cameron Sexton.
They're the ones who have done something that's never happened, and they're the ones that pulled out a megaphone on the House floor and led a protest to the gallery, which shut us down.
Missouri officials say it could take years to rebuild after a tornado tore through Ballinger County. This man lost vehicles.
Seems like all the trees fell on my property, crushed my mowers, crushed both of my trucks.
The storms killed 5 people. Tomorrow's jobs report could be positive as fewer Americans file for unemployment benefits. Bank rates, Mark Hamrick.
We've seen layoff announcements mostly focused around the technology sector, but those really have yet to show up in the jobs numbers. It could be that is beginning to change.
CBS News Brief. I'm Monica Ricks.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. No arrests so far in the stabbing death of Cash App founder Bob Lee in San Francisco. The 43-year-old executive of the cryptocurrency company MobileCoin was stabbed to death while walking down the San Francisco street Tuesday morning. Local newspaper reporter Jonah Owen Lamb viewed some nearby surveillance video.
The car then drives away. He falls to the ground. He gets up again and then walks back on Main the way he came, but on the other side of the street, and falls down.
Lee reportedly had moved to Miami recently and was on a one-day trip to San Francisco when he was killed. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Doug Shoup with AAA in Southern California says distracted driving is just as bad as driving drunk.
Our goal with this campaign is to increase the social stigma of using a smartphone behind the wheel, like the stigma that exists with alcohol-impaired driving, because in reality, the consequences of both could be the same.
CHP saying distracted driving fatalities in California are up 12%. Gas prices up a penny in the state to $4.85. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialist. Lock Air Conditioning for repair or replacement. Call the experts.
Guys, fellas, men, are you Roman ready for the weekend? Right now, generic Viagra, a.k.a. sildenafil, is just $4 per dose at Roman. Just complete a free online visit with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional. If medication is appropriate, Roman sends what you need in discreet packaging with 2-day shipping. Generic Viagra from $4 at Roman. Go to ro.co/bed. Do it today and get 20% off your entire first order. That's ro.co/bed.
Tonight on ABC, he's a superhero of the Avengers who risked his own life to try to save his nephew.
Someone's been run over by a snowcat. Hurry, he's been crossed. There's a lot of blood over here. Oh.
This was the sound of someone that was dying.
Jeremy Renner, his first interview anywhere since his near-death snowplow accident.
Do you remember the pain? Oh, all of it. Yeah, I was awake through every moment.
The Diane Sawyer interview. Watch tonight at 10/9 Central on ABC.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news on a Thursday morning, COVID-19 cases. Here's an update on that.
The new numbers were released Tuesday. COVID information is provided by the County Public Health Department. For the first time in a while, numbers of COVID cases in Imperial County have dropped below 200. According to the new numbers, there are currently 172 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. As of late March, the state COVID-19 tier metrics for Imperial County indicate 11 new cases per day per 100,000 population, with a positivity rate of 11.9%. Fatalities as a result of the virus locally remain at 976. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
It's billed as free tacos and free tax prep. Try to put those two together. On Thursday, today, a tacos and taxes event will be held at Imperial Valley College. Participants will enjoy free tacos while they get their taxes prepared by IRS-certified volunteers at no cost. Imperial County residents who earn less than $73,000 a year qualify for the free tax preparation. Some residents may also qualify for cashback tax credits when they file their taxes. The event is hosted by Senator Steve Steve Padilla, Golden State Opportunity, and Dreams for Change. An estimated dozen community-based organizations will be on hand to provide information about services available to support low-income Californians. The event will be held from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. on the IVC campus. There is no charge.
Okay, I've already got my taxes done. Can I go and get the free tacos anyway?
I don't see why not.
Well, okay.
I think that would be fair, right?
It's only fair.
7:43 is the time this morning.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Continuing with more local news, Antonio Campos' arraignment takes place. George Gale filed this story.
It had been scheduled for April 3rd after the murder suspect reportedly obtained a private attorney. The hearing date was changed. It was announced Mario Velo would be representing Campos. To allow Velo to get caught up on the case, the arraignment hearing was rescheduled until April 11th. 41-year-old Antonio Campos is suspected in the murder of Rose Campos of Imperial. The suspect had been extradited back to Imperial County from Colorado in late March. Suspect is currently being held without bail. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Boy, there are lots of things coming up the Easter weekend. Here is a list of events on Saturday, April the 8th, the City of Calexico's Easter egg hunt, 9 to 11 a.m. at Crumpet Park. Carnival games, music, fun. Wanda Layton Memorial Tortoise Race. Registration at 9 a.m. at Holt Park in Holtville. Holtville Chamber of Commerce Easter in the Park, 10 a.m. till 10 a.m. at Holt Park in Holtville. The Easter egg hunt, food, pictures with the Easter Bunny, face painting, entertainment, and a petting zoo. Cody's Closet, annual Easter egg hunt, and more, 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. at Sunbeam Lake Park. Games, crafts, prizes, and more. The 30th annual Nate Mata Memorial Scholarship Fundraiser, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Rademacher Park in Calipatria. Live music, tri-tip, and pork barbecue, plus a car show. And the second annual Autism Awareness Fair, noon till 5 p.m. at Eager Park in Imperial. Family fun, especially for individuals and families on the spectrum. Music, food, fun, and the Imperial Splash Pag. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, ready to serve. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It's tax season, and Barone Enterprises Services is here to help you get things done right. They'll make sure your income taxes are done properly with top quality, courteous, professional service. And employers, did you know there's some tax rebates you might not have heard about that'll save you money? Barone's has decades of experience with setting up corporations or partnerships and assisting businesses with QuickBooks and bookkeeping solutions. To set up an appointment, call Barone Enterprises Services or stop by their office at 404 East 2nd Street in Calexico. Barone Enterprises Services.
And it's Page 2 of the Local News, served by Kxo Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. Don't forget to check out their dinner menu featuring 16 different entrees. Kxo Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Well, and continuing with more local news this morning, Heber Elementary School District, hey, they're celebrating. George Gale explains.
Paving project celebrated. It was earlier this week. Heber Elementary School District, Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, and the County of Imperial celebrated the completion of the paving project with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Project is expected to reduce fugitive dust and particulate matter emissions for for the students, staff, and community. Project is made possible through the implementation of the paving project within the 617 Community Steering Committee of the El Centro Heber Calexico Corridor. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Autism Support of Imperial County and the City of Imperial will present the second annual Autism Awareness Fair. According to James Gonzalez, president of the Autism Group of Imperial County, the purpose of the event is to bring awareness of the resources available to families who are living with autism. We want the community to know that we are here to support them. The Autism Awareness Fair will be held this Saturday at Eager Park in Imperial from noon till 6 p.m. In addition to information and resources, there will be live entertainment, food vendors, static displays from the Imperial Police Department and public safety organizations. There will be a family fun zone, bounce houses, and an Easter egg hunt. The Imperial Splash Pad will be activated for the event. The fair is presented in partnership with San Diego Regional Center, Imperial Police Department, Friends of Imperial Parks, and Libraries on the Spectrum. In other local news, interactive exhibit at the Stepling Art Gallery. Here's more on that story.
San Diego State University Imperial Valley Stepling Art Gallery will debut the exhibit this evening. It is an interactive exhibit related to an ongoing oral history project focusing on Imperial Valley's earliest African-American residents and their descendants. Opening night is this evening from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Deep Roots Oral History Project exhibit presents the participants' histories using a mixture of video, audio, and interactive components to create an intimate and immersive experience. The exhibit will remain on display until June 24th. Gallery visitors can view the exhibition during the venue's hours of operation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
K Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at K Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says continued dry and tranquil weather conditions are expected through early next week. Temperatures will trend much warmer through this weekend and into early next week, with the first days of the year that will reach 90-plus degrees as early as Sunday. 72 our high yesterday, 41 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 78. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 51. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 85. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming southeast. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 88. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Easter Sunday will be sunny with a high near 94. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. 45 degrees, 45% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu featuring 16 different entrees. K Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Announcement. The off-road pit has moved to a bigger and better location. Now located at 1090 Dogwood in El Centro. Now with easy access and a lot more room. The off-road pit takes pride in what they do with over 17 years in the off-road industry and with total passion in in building you your dream machine. From looking good driving down the street, rock crawling, or hauling butt in your UTV through the desert, they do it all. From sales, service, and accessories, they can handle it all. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays, 9 to 2. The Off-Road Pit is 100% confident they will satisfy you.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps South Network, working together to provide you the best care. The Masters from the Augusta National Golf Club. And the weather doesn't look good. Yeah, there hasn't been a Monday finish at the Masters since 1983, but that could happen. The opening round should not be a problem. But there is a chance of storms and thunderstorms later today and into the weekend, and that could affect the Masters. We'll have updates throughout the day on AM 1230 KXO.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers' services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action, the Clippers whipped the Lakers 125-118. Meanwhile, the Nets over the Pistons. Knicks topped the Pacers. Hawks ran past the Wizards. The Celtics topped the Raptors. Bucks beat the Bulls. Pelicans over the Grizzlies. And the Mavericks topped the Kings. Limited Major League Baseball action yesterday. Brewers nipped the Mets 7-6. Pirates over the Red Sox 4-1. Braves beat the Cardinals 5-2. Marlins over the Twins 5-2. Rays 7, Nationals 2. Yankees clipped the Phillies 4-2. Angels nipped the Mariners 4-3. Rangers 5, Orioles 2. Astros 8, Tigers 2. White Sox 7, Giants 3. Guardians 6-4 over the Athletics in 10, and the Blue Jays shut out the Royals 3-0. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Tax season's greetings from your friends at H&R Block. Whether you choose to file virtually, in person, or via drop-off, let's make it a season worth celebrating. File your way with H&R Block and get upfront, transparent pricing, expert help at every step, and a max refund guarantee that means you'll ring in the season by getting every dollar you deserve. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
With or without the office visit, your locally owned and operated H&R Block will get you maximum refund. Every dollar counts. H&R Block in Brawley, Calexico, and 2 locations in El Centro, or call for an appointment, 760-344-6081. That's 344-6081.
And it's financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. After months of a remarkably strong U.S. labor market and economy, everything seems to be slowing down. The latest high-frequency data shows that the consumer could be running out of steam. Hiring activity is moderating. Business activity is softening. Interest rate-sensitive sectors are pulling back, and housing is suffering. The question on tomorrow's monthly jobs report, easily the most anticipated piece of data out this week. Will that confirm these trends? Well, in the wake of the 2016 presidential election, as online platforms began facing greater scrutiny for their impacts on users, elections, and society, many tech firms started investing in safeguards. Big tech companies brought on employees focused on election safety, misinformation, and online extremism. However, now they've been shedding those jobs. Twitter eliminated teams focused on security. Amazon laid off some employees focused on responsible AI. Meta and others also following through, including Microsoft. The big board showing red early today. The Dow off 131 points. The S&P 500 down 13. And the NASDAQ off 38. Gold down $9.90 an ounce. Oil is off 2 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 78. West wind 10 to 15, becoming north. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 51. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 85. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming southeast. 45 degrees, 43% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. The Masters, one of the most prestigious golf events, and we will have daily coverage from the Augusta National Course.
Listen, golf. It's the Masters.
AM 1230. Follow the leaders with hourly updates through Easter Sunday.
And you're invited.
The Masters coverage on AM 1230 is brought to you by
the Off-Road Pit. Come see them at their new location, 1090 Dogwood in El Centro, and H&R Block. Have your taxes done right at H&R Block.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. Republicans in the Tennessee House are poised to take the unusual step of expelling 3 Democrats. Justin Jones and 2 others demonstrated after the Nashville school shooting.
We were calling for a ban on assault weapons, and instead my colleagues have responded by assaulting our democracy and taking the unprecedented step of expelling us for standing with the people and for speaking out and demanding that our House act on gun legislation when they cut off our mics and refused to allow us to talk on the issue.
Republican Speaker of the House, Cameron Sexton.
That was not acceptable behavior. That is not how members of the General Assembly should act.
At least one person was killed when severe weather rolled through Louisville, Kentucky last night. At least 5 deaths are blamed on yesterday's tornado in southeastern Missouri. And in central Iowa, where there's tornado damage, Mary Miller's home was hit, but she's thankful for neighbors.
They brought us meals and showed up bright and early this morning. I bet between the 2 days, we've had 75 people here to help us out. It's quite humbling, and we really do feel blessed.
Former Vice President Mike Pence won't fight a judge's order to testify in the federal investigation into efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Former federal prosecutor Scott Frederickson says his information could be crucial.
When the mobs were attacking the Capitol, trying to stop the election, what did the president tell Vice President Pence, if anything, before, during, after? What about the various schemes that were used to try and keep Mr. Trump in office?
A judge says Fox executives, Rupert Murdoch and others, can be called to testify at the upcoming defamation case brought by Dominion Voting Systems. Overseas, more pension reform protests in France.
The labor unions had called for a massive turnout after talks with the government failed yesterday, but across the country, numbers were down amid signs the protests may be running out of steam. Public transport was disrupted, as was energy supply, as strikes continued in many sectors. The unions have vowed to keep fighting, but the government says it will push ahead with plans to raise the retirement age to 64. Elaine Cobb, CBS News, Paris.
A big sports moment this morning in Augusta, Georgia.
The 2023 Masters is now officially underway.
And CBS's Jim Nance says Saudi Tour golfers are on the field, and so is Tiger Woods.
It's going to be really tough for him. The weather this weekend is going to be cold, damp,
wet. It's going to be hard for him, I think, to just walk the course. That's the biggest concern for him, but you never put anything past him.
Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is down 111 points. The NASDAQ is down 25. This is CBS News.
Hire with minimal effort and maximum success with Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
An annual big money list is out.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Forbes released its ranking of the world's billionaires, and Rihanna, Jay-Z, and Kim Kardashian have all secured their spots for another year. Kim's ex, Kanye West, actually fell off the list this year after ending his billion-dollar partnership with Adidas. As for the richest of the rich, that's Louis Vuitton owner Bernard Arnault. His net worth is about $226 billion. Elon Musk slipped to number 2 on the Forbes list following his big Twitter deal. Jeff Bezos is third. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
A city councilor in Boston has proposed barring city liquor stores from selling single-serve bottles that hold 100 milliliters or less of alcohol. It's seen as a way to address alcohol abuse and excessive litter. But the proposed ban on minis is getting pushback from the liquor industry, which says it would be a financial blow. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
CBS News, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.